Once again, we will say Gwe Ak Ipjilidak. Hello and welcome to Hector Arena as we are ready to roll here at the Hector for game number 2 of this best of 5 series. We begin again by acknowledging that Hector Arena, the town of Pictou, and the entire region covered by the Maritime Major Female Hockey League, which is all 3 provinces of Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Prince Edward Island, all lie within the ancestral unceded territory of Mi'kma'ki. This game, it doesn't take a lot to hype up this game. It's game number 2 of a best of 5 series. And at the end of the day today, either the Cape Breton Lynx will be going home with a 2-0 series lead, or they'll be heading home all tied up at a game apiece. For the Lynx, they've already stolen away home ice advantage in the series, as at worst they'll be heading home, and if they can sweep the 2 games at home next weekend, they would advance to the championship final. If, however, they win today, all they'd have to do is win one of those games next weekend at home. And after a very close, very hard-fought game yesterday, you can expect certainly more of the same here today. As it appears, both teams have the same lineups as yesterday. The only difference, I believe, is going to be the starting goaltenders will switch up, as Georgia Burrows, I believe, will get the start for the selects, and I believe it's going to be Megan Muse getting the start for the Cape Breton Lynx. We just await confirmation of that once the game actually gets rolling. And as we take a look, if that is indeed the case, when we look at Georgia Burrows, she finished the regular season with a record of 9 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. 9 wins, 1 loss, and 2 ties, and a 1.12 goals against average, a .939 save percentage, 5 of her 9 wins coming by way of the shutout. Megan Muse finished with a record of 6, 4, and 1, a 1.88 goals against average, a .917 save percentage, and 2 of her victories by way of the shutout. The story of yesterday's game, the hat trick for Skylar McLean, including that goal that came with 1.9 seconds left to go in regulation. An absolutely thrilling end to that game. And when you look at the regular season for the Cape Breton Lynx, Cameron Leahy, Samantha Morrison, Aaron Lawless were really the story of that team scoring-wise. Skylar McLean had a good season, don't get me wrong. She was just a little under a point per game, but it was Leahy, Morrison, and Lawless who led the way offensively. The 3 of them combining for a grand total of 58 goals out of the regular season total for the Cape Breton Lynx. And so the fact that those 3 were basically held off the score sheet, although Lawless did get 1 of the 4 goals. Leahy did have 1 assist, but Samantha Morrison was held completely off the score sheet. So for the Northern Subway Selects, that obviously was part of the game plan, making sure that they didn't get beat by Morrison, but the other players were able to step up, and in particular, like I said, the big step up by Skylar McLean with 2 goals in the first period, and then that game winner with 1.9 second remaining in regulation. Quick reminder that we do like to get into a bit of a interactive state with our streaming here on Petter Sports and Streaming. You can reach us through Twitter at Petter, Petter, as in my last name, Michael Petter, at Petter PC_sports. Again, that's at Petter PC_sports. You can also reach us through Facebook. Go to facebook.com and search for Petter Sports and Streaming. That's Petter Sports and Streaming with the ampersand, and you can send us a message that way as well. For the selects, their goals yesterday coming from Brooke Williams, Lacey Boyd, and Olivia Marks. So their top scorers from the regular season, Kendall Doiron. Olivia Marks was second on the team in scoring. Brooke Thompson was third. Doiron and Thompson both held off the score sheet yesterday, although Thompson did have an assist, as did Doiron. And it was a very, very entertaining game. 2-0 after the first period in favor of the Lynx. The Select scored 2 in the second to tie it up. Lynx took a lead early in the third, making it 3-2. The Selects tied it up again in the latter stages of the third period. And then the game-winning goal coming again with 1.9 seconds on the clock as we take a look to see and confirm our starting goaltenders, as both teams ready to go here. The Northern Subway Selects in their home dark blue jerseys with the gold numbers, the white and gray trim. Cape Breton Lynx in their road whites with the black and purple. And it is indeed going to be Megan Muse getting the start for the Lynx. And as we look over, it is indeed Georgia Burrows getting the start for the Northern Subway Selects. Just awaiting the appearance on the ice of our goaltenders, as they're not quite out here and ready to roll yet. They'll be out here in just a moment. So while we wait for them, we'll look and see the rest of the starters. It looks like it's going to be Catherine Chasson and Morgan O'Keefe on the blue line for the Lynx, with the starting forward line of Erin Lawless along with Myra Pino and Geneva Marshall. For the Selects, it looks like it's the defense pairing of Sarah Fraser and Bree McPherson, with the starting forward line of Olivia Marks, Brooke Thompson, and just looking to see the third forward out there with them. It's going to be Kendall Doiron who joins them for that. Our officials are here and ready to go. We are here and ready to go, and we are so glad that you are with us wherever you're tuning in from. Ready to go. Lynx Selects Game 2 of the best of 5. Lynx lead at 1-0, and we are underway here in this second game of the series at Hector Arena. And Pino brings the puck into the Select zone, immediately is met by Sarah Fraser. Puck rolls down into the corner. In to get it there was Lawless. Now bouncing puck gathered up by the Selects, and out they come. Here with it is Doiron, Kendall Doiron, heading towards the net. Takes a backhand shot, and the save made by Muse. Doiron now plays it back to the line for Bree McPherson. McPherson getting it down low. Marks trying to get it across for Doiron. That's broken up. Marks will play it back to McPherson. Her shot gets blocked by Lawless, and the Selects have to back it all the way up to their own blue line. Now here they come back in again. Marks has McDonald heading towards the net, but Marks was being watched there by Chasson. Marks has to play it back out to center. McNeil gets taken down. Both players end up going down. We're going to get a penalty here, and it's going to go against the Cape Breton Lynx. And it looks like Samantha Morrison, who initiated the contact and brought down her player, holding her side. She's going to take a hooking penalty. And so the Selects will be on the power play first here, just 59 seconds into the opening period. And the Selects power play yesterday, have to double check that. The Selects power play ended up going 0 for 2. As we get confirmation of Morrison's penalty. But the Lynx, good start to their penalty kill as they force the Selects back into their own zone and now knock down a couple of entries. Williams finally bringing the puck in, takes it down below the goal line, comes out into the near side corner. She'll play it back to the line for Josie Dunn. Dunn with the shot. That's blocked. Puck ends up on the stick of Williams. She tries to center it, goes off a stick. Dunn plays it down into the corner, and the Lynx will get possession and launch it down the ice again. It rolls right onto the net. Burrows will set it aside there for Dunn. 1:05 to go in the penalty. Dunn, lead pass for Marks. Marks not able to take the pass cleanly, and the Lynx, they play ping pong here in neutral ice. Now with it is Thompson. She'll send it over to the far side for LeBlanc. Lily LeBlanc in across the line. Drops it back to Doiron. Doiron will fire it around to the near side. Marks can't quite get it under control there. Puck cleared to the line, held in by Thompson. She tries to send it back in deep, but that gets intercepted by Pino, and Pino will fire it down the length of the ice. 33 seconds left to go in the Selects' first power play of the afternoon. That pass a little bit out of reach of the intended target of Thompson. That's going to be an icing call against the Selects. Here, 26 seconds left in the power play. We talked about it in yesterday's game quite a bit, how the Selects really didn't have to play from behind very much throughout the regular season. So, just like with yesterday's game, in this one, the first goal of the game will be important. That first goal of the game yesterday ended up going the favor of the Lynx. First power play of the game goes in favor of the Selects, and now we're going to get another penalty. This one's going to go against Northern. So their first power play will come to an end. 4 seconds left in that power play. And so we'll play 4-on-4 for 4 seconds. And then the Lynx will go to the man advantage for the first time with Olivia Marks in the box for cross-checking. Time of this penalty, 2 minutes, 55 seconds. And for the Lynx yesterday on the power play, they went 1 for 3. But the Selects also scored shorthanded. So the Lynx power play in that respect ended up even. And here's a chance for Julia McDonald. The puck just knocked off her stick, but McDonald will bring it down into the zone. Now it's played back to the line. Fraser steps up. She'll play it off the end boards. McDonald picks up there, takes it behind the net towards the near side corner. McDonald gets taken down, and the Lynx will get possession, and out they come. Here's Samantha Morrison with the puck. Morrison picking up speed as she comes in across the line. Fires a shot, and Burrows able to make the save. Second chance, and another save made there by Georgia Burrows. Morrison with a real nice shot, headed looking for the far post, but Burrows able to reach across and make the save. And then the second chance, Burrows another nice save as she stayed square to the shooter. Here comes Lawless with the puck now. She's able to play it ahead for Vickers. It's knocked away from her. Doiron trying to work her way in, and we're going to get another penalty here. This one's going to go against the Lynx as McEachern got in the way of Kendall Doiron, and they're going to call that an interference. So we'll play 54 seconds of 4-on-4, and then the Selects will get their second power play of the afternoon, as the early stages of this game being shown that it's going to be rather tightly called as the puck is cleared down the ice. Dunn back to pick up. That penalty coming at 3:59. Or sorry, 4:01, my apologies. Now here comes Morrison. Morrison coming through. Gets the puck knocked off her stick by Dunn, but Dunn also trips up Morrison. So we're going to go to 4-on-3 here for a few seconds. And Josie Dunn off for tripping. So, right, yes, so this penalty coming at 4:32. As the Selects shorthanded 4-on-3 for 5 more seconds. So this technically is the second power play of the game. That comes to an end. Now we'll play 4-on-4 for 1 minute and 1 second, and then the Lynx will get their third power play. One of those statistical anomalies. There's a chance 4-on-4 for Williams, and Muse able to shut the door there. McNeil plays it ahead to O'Keefe, and O'Keefe dumps it down into the select zone. Over to get it in the corner is Morrison. Morrison able to play it out. Now it comes back to the line. Shot from the point taken by McDonald. That being Olivia McDonald of the Lynx. Puck down into the corner. 24 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Played back to the line for Chisholm Beaton. Here comes a chance. Coming down the ice is Thompson. Brooke Thompson with a shot. She fires it wide. Puck comes around the boards, gets all the way up to Lawless. Lawless has it taken from her by Doiron. Doiron cutting to the middle of the ice and just rolls it in onto Muse, and Muse will cover up. And then Doiron gets upended with 3 seconds left in the 4-on-4. And then the Lynx will, the Lynx will go to their third power play of the afternoon when the penalty to McEachern expires here in just a few more seconds. And there it is, expired. So we are back to a Lynx power play. Shot blocked by Leahy. Leahy after the puck in the wall. Played up the line. There's a shot that gets blocked. Following up, getting the puck back down was LeBlanc. In behind the net, Julia McDonald able to win the battle for the puck. She plays it back to the line for McDougall. Grace McDougall down the wall to McDonald. Coming over to steal it away is Leahy. And Leahy gets it over to Olivia McDonald. And now we are back to 5-on-5 for the first time since the first minute of this game. Puck comes into the select zone. And now played out. Here's Doiron with the puck. Kendall Doiron working her way down. She'll just send it in deep. Going in after it is Greencorn. Greencorn gets it for the Selects. She plays it back to Clark. Clark up the line for McPherson. McPherson back down to Clark. Into the corner for Greencorn. Trying to get away from the check of Marshall. Played back up the wall. Greencorn can't quite get onto it. She is able to win it back, however. Now Greencorn takes it behind the net, comes out into the near side. Gets tied up along the wall in the corner. 4, 5, 6 players now in amongst the scrum there. It comes back to the line. Played down the wall by Ross. Out in front, but the puck ends up coming all the way through to the far side. McPherson with a shot. Bouncing puck, and Williams not quite able to get her stick on it. It bounces down into the end boards again. Played around to the far corner. Marshall will get onto it. She'll play it as far as the line. McPherson holds it in. McPherson stepping in, trying to get a shot away. Now she comes up, does get the shot, and Muse makes the save and hangs on with 12:09 left to go here in the first period. Plenty of action here in the early going. Both goaltenders making some important saves here in the early stages of this game to keep it scoreless. We've talked about the meetings between these teams several times, but it bears repeating. in the regular season, the Selects with a victory and 2 ties in the 3 meetings, winning 4-0 in the first meeting, and then the next 2 were both 1-1 ties. They also met, I don't know if they met in other tournaments, but they definitely met at the Two Nations tournament in Ontario. Selects winning that game by a score of 1-0. And then the game yesterday with the Lynx winning by a score of 4-3. So no big surprise with so many of the games being close between these two teams so far that yesterday was such a close affair, and no big surprise that this one should end up the same way. Here comes Morrison blazing up the ice. Morrison has the puck knocked off her stick by Dunn. Morrison able to chase it down in the corner, though. Now Dunn able to get it. She'll work her way ahead. Able to clear the zone. Puck is knocked right back in again by Lawless. Back to get it is LeBlanc. She'll take it back behind her own net. Lawless in there, able to create a turnover, throws it towards the front of the net for Pino, but Williams knocks that puck down, sending it down towards the corner. Pino back on it, trying to get it to the front of the net. LeBlanc ties her up. Now the puck comes up the wall. McDonald with the shot from the point, blocked by Dunn, and it'll be picked up by Williams. Williams, who had one of the goals yesterday, looking to work the puck ahead. She does get it all the way down the ice. Williams' goal yesterday, by the way, was a beautiful goal scored shorthanded, as she had a breakaway pretty much the length of the ice. Here's Leahy with the puck now. She dumps it down into the select zone as we near the midway point of this first period. Still looking for the first goal of this game. McPherson down below her own goal line. Works her way out from there. Gets the puck ahead. The rest of the way down the ice. O'Keefe hustling back to get on it. And she will get there prior to the goal line, so no icing. Now the puck played out down the ice the other way. And that also doesn't quite have enough steam to warrant an icing. McPherson on it. Brings it towards the front of her own net dangerously, but is able to maintain enough control to send it to the corner. Now a pass up for Doiron. Misses its target, or goes off her foot, I should say. As the Selects force back, McPherson will play it to Ross. Karis Ross gets it ahead for Marks. Marks not able to go anywhere with that, though, as O'Keefe steps up. O'Keefe has it knocked off her stick by Ross, and it's played around to the far side for McPherson. The Select captain. What a pass up. Here comes a chance coming in, Olivia Marks. Marks comes in, makes the move, and what a save by Muse. Big save there by Megan Muse as Marks was coming in on the breakaway. And now we're going to get a hooking call against the Lynx, and it looks like it's going to be Myra Pino who goes off. So the Selects will get their second power play of the game. This coming with 9:03 left to go here in the first period. Hooking the call against Myra Pino. And off of the face-off, Lynx had the puck. They're able to clear it out. Now here comes a chance for McLean. McLean tried to make a pass. That's intercepted by Williams. And now in there helping out as well as Lacey Boyd. She had one of the goals yesterday as well. Dunn now picks up the puck, gets it ahead for Williams. Williams gets it out to center. It's dumped back in again by McDonald. Now pass ahead intended for Boyd. That goes through her feet down the ice. Back to get it is McEachern. May McEachern. Able to get it out to center. McPherson picks up there for the Selects. McPherson plays it over to Brooke Thompson. Thompson will get it ahead to Doiron, who brings it in across the line. Drops back to Thompson again. Down into the corner for Doiron. Doiron back to the line for Fraser. Fraser gives back to Thompson. Thompson tried to get it down to Doiron. That's broken up by McEachern, who's able to get it ahead for Morrison. And here comes Morrison. She had Lawless with her, but Morrison had it knocked off her stick right at the blue line. Now in across the Lynx blue line. Doiron brings the puck in. Following up, here's Fraser with it. Now she brings it to the middle of the ice. Drops off for McPherson. McPherson's shot is blocked by McEachern. and played out to center. 30 seconds left in the power play. 7.5 left to go here. First period, excuse me. McPherson going after it down in the corner. McDonald gets there just ahead of her. McPherson will pick up the puck. Try to make a pass. That goes off a foot. I believe it was Chisholm beaten. Now across for Greencorn, and she scores! Kenzie Greencorn on the power play, and it's 1-0 for the Selects. That's an important goal in this game, as we talked about the Selects yesterday having to play from behind, something they were not very used to. That's not the case today, at least to start with, as a power play goal by Kenzie Greencorn at 12:44 opens the scoring for the Northern Subway Selects. As Bree McPherson announced with one of the assists. Ellie Clark also with a point on that goal. So again, Kenzie Greencorn, first goal, first point of the playoffs, assisted by Bree McPherson and Ellie Clark on the power play at 12:44 to give the Selects the 1-0 lead. Here's Clark with the puck now. She'll play it back to the line for Fraser. Sarah Fraser cutting to the middle of the ice. There's a shot, and it goes off the post. Muse redirected it enough, and then I believe it also hit iron. In behind the net, Chasson gets to the puck. Stepping up is Fraser to the front of the net. Thompson couldn't get a shot away. Marks does, and Muse able to make the save. Now Doiron behind the net, as the Selects playing with a lot more energy and intensity than they did yesterday here in the early going. And we're going to get an interference penalty against the Selects, and it's going to go against Brooke Thompson. So the fourth power play of the game for the Cape Breton Lynx here, coming with 6:05 left to go in the first period, and the Selects leading at 1-0, but having to play shorthanded for the fourth time in this game. One of those mathematical oddities. It's the third penalty they've taken, but it's their fourth shorthanded situation. Just because of the way the timing worked on some of those penalties earlier in the game. Selects win the draw. Fraser gets to the puck. Plays it ahead. It's held in at the line by McEachern. Her shot gets blocked by, that was McDougall. And now it's sent down the ice. Doiron going in after it. McEachern gets there just ahead of her. Now O'Keefe picks up the loose puck. Her pass gets deflected. Puck ends up finally with Morrison. Morrison will look to bring it into the Select zone. She does. But gets separated from the puck there by Julia McDonald. McDonald plays it up the boards. O'Keefe had a stick on it, but Williams knocked it past her. Now O'Keefe gets back on the puck, looking to get it to the front of the net for Marshall, but that gets deflected away. Now Marshall working up the wall, plays it to the middle of the ice for Pino. Pino trying to set up a one-timer there for Leahy, but Leahy had that go through her feet. Now the puck in behind the net. McDougall looking to clear, ends up knocking that puck down, or having it knocked down. There's a shot that goes just wide. Picking up is McLean, and we're going to get a stoppage as the Select net is loose. And so we'll get the stoppage with 54 seconds left to go in the penalty to Brooke Thompson. 4:59 left to go here in this first period. There is one other game today as well. That is also a game 2 of a Nova Scotia semifinal between the Halifax Western Capitals and the Action Benefits Penguins. Penguins lead that series 1-0 after winning at home yesterday by a score of 4-3. Here with the puck is Chasson. She'll walk it up the wall, then play it back to the line for McDonald. McDonald over to Leahy. Leahy in front of the net for McLean. And McLean with the redirect, but it ends up being stopped by Burrows, and she'll hang on for another face-off. 31 seconds left in the penalty. 4:36 left to go here in the first period. Game 3 and, if necessary, 4 of this series will be up in Membertou Friday and Saturday coming up next weekend. Game 5, if necessary, will be back here at Hector Arena. The exact time still to be determined on Sunday next weekend. We believe they'll be back to their normal 12 o'clock start time for that one, but we'll wait for confirmation, and again, that would be if necessary. There's a shot that gets partially blocked, and to be honest, I wouldn't be overly shocked if Game 5 does become necessary in this series with how close. And there's the tying goal right there as the pass to the back door is redirected and sent in. And is that McLean getting her fourth point and her fourth goal and fourth point of this series? We'll wait for confirmation of that to be sure, but it sure looks that way. The goal coming with just 1 second left in the penalty, so it is a power play marker at 15:54. It is indeed Skylar McLean getting her fourth goal. So McLean's fourth goal, fourth point of the playoffs, assisted by Leahy at 15:54 on the power play. And now both teams have power play markers, and we're all tied up at a goal apiece with 3:30 left to go here in the first period. In the corner, puck worked up the wall, sent towards the net, blocked by McDougall. Now Fraser with it. She'll get it up to Greencorn, who can't clear the zone. Battle along the near side wall as the Selects fire it down the ice. It's not icing. Sorry, I was just writing down a little bit more detail on that previous goal and a little slow moving the camera as a result. Puck comes up the wall. McPherson gets to it, but now it's taken from her, and here comes Pino. Pino coming in. Pino with the shot, and a big save made there by Burrows, keeping this a 1-1 game. McPherson wins the battle for the puck below the goal line, gets it over to Beaton. Beaton feeds it to Doiron, who can't clear the zone, and it's back in deep. McPherson back on it again. Plays it ahead for Beaton. This time Beaton does get it out to center, but McLean taking it right back in again. And now Karis Ross. She'll work it ahead, but that pass is intercepted by McLean. McLean gets it over for Lawand, who can't get a shot through, and Burrows finds the loose puck and jumps on it. With 2:07 left to go here in the first period. And the 1-1 scoreline, between the Northern Subway Selects and the Cape Breton Lynx. Wow, what a game, what a series so far for Skylar McLean in particular, as she's now got 4 goals through the first not quite 80 minutes of playing time. She scored the first 2 goals of the game yesterday. She also scored the game winner with 1.9 seconds left. And she has the Lynx opening goal today, which tied up the game at a goal apiece after the Select struck first. Here's Dunn with the puck. She'll fire it right on to Muse, who kicks it over to the corner. Picking up is Olivia McDonald. McDonald able to play it ahead for Morrison. Working her way down the left wing, cuts around the outside against LeBlanc, throws it towards the front of the net. Puck is deflected away by Burrows. And now picking up is Williams as she takes it away from Morrison. Williams gives to Fraser. Fraser loses it there. Morrison taking it towards the front of the net. Puck is loose. Still loose. And now it's kicked down towards the corner. Morrison plays it back to the line for O'Keefe. O'Keefe with the shot. That goes wide as we reach the final minute of period number 1. LeBlanc gets the puck ahead. Down the ice it goes. Not hard enough for an icing. as back to get it is McDonald. She plays it up to O'Keefe. Or sorry, that wasn't McDonald. That was Connors, rather, who played it up to O'Keefe. 40 seconds left to go. Sent back into the crusher, or the select zone by Chasson. Now here comes McPherson in across the blue line. McPherson sends it down towards the corner. Chasson is there for the Lynx. She'll play it around to the far side. Racing to get to it is McPherson. It gets past her and out to center. Marks now will play it back to McDougall. McDougall's pass ends up being deflected by Marshall, but Clark able to get it. She'll play it back to McDougall across for McPherson. McPherson nearly misplays it, but recovers enough. But now it's attempted dump in by McEachern, and it was knocked down. Connors will get the puck in deep as the horn sounds to end the first period. Shots on goal, 12 apiece. Goals, 1 apiece through the opening 20 minutes. We're going to take a break. I'm going to catch my breath, and we'll get you ready for the start of the second period in a few minutes. It is Northern Subway Selects 1, Cape Breton Lynx 1. You are watching game number 2 of the Nova Scotia semifinal here on Petter Sports and Streaming Services through AO Live. Welcome back after the first period. The Lynx and the Selects tied at a goal apiece. And I was talking to Selects head coach Craig Clark prior to the game tonight, or this afternoon, to get the format for overtime if it was required today. They'll play a 4-on-4 period of overtime. I believe it's 5 minutes. Then they'll play a 3-on-3 overtime. And then if it's still tied after that, and of course those are sudden death overtimes, and if it's still tied, then they go to a shootout. So it's not quite the 10-minute overtime and then 20-minute periods from there that we see at other levels, or like in the pros where they just play 20-minute overtime periods right from the get-go. But it'll be a 5-minute 4-on-4, no goal gets scored, a 5-minute 3-on-3, no goal gets scored, then they go to the shootout. So the objective being to try and not have to go to the shootout, but if it does happen, then so be it. As we head into the second period, and again, these teams have played so many close games this season, each of them with a 1-goal victory, a pair of ties, a 4-goal win for the Selects, really the only outlier in all of that, as we're about to get the second period underway, and what do you know, we're tied again. Here's McEachern trying to dump the puck in for the Lynx, but gets tied up. Now the puck comes free for Morrison. Morrison in across the line, takes it towards the left wing side, down into the corner, gets bumped off the puck by Fraser. Fraser plays it over to Greencorn. Kinsey Greencorn out, intended for Clark. That pass ends up going through her, and now McDonald will dump it deep into the select zone. Back to get it is Fraser. Sarah Fraser working her way ahead. She'll get it the length of the ice. That's going to be an icing call against the Selects with 35 seconds gone here in the second period. Game 2 of the Halifax versus Actions Benefits Penguins will be a 3 o'clock puck drop, so they're still about half an hour from the start of that game. And again, the Penguins won the first game of that series yesterday by the same scoreline that this game ended. 4-3 was the final. Skylar McLean throws it towards the front of the net and ends up going all the way through to Greencorn. Greencorn not able to clear the zone. Now Julia McDonald with the check delivered, and she'll take the penalty for the body contact there. And 2 for body contact is indeed the call against Julia McDonald, and so the Lynx go to their 5th power play of the game, or 5th power play of the game, excuse me. This one coming at 1:04 of the second period. Lynx are 1 for 3 with the power play so far today. Battle along the far wall. Dunn able to get to the puck and launch it down the ice. So all the way back to pick up in her own zone is O'Keefe. O'Keefe working her way out from below her own goal line. Tried to make a pass. That was knocked down by Williams. And now back to get it will be Morrison. Morrison will work her way ahead. Morrison coming through center, has the puck knocked off her stick. And so now Lawless gets it across for Vickers. Puck goes up into the air and comes down. Now Morrison will get it, bring it across the line to Lawless, but it rolls off her stick into the near side corner. Lawless will send it around to the far side now. Vickers will pick up at the wall, play it back to the line for Chasson. Near side McDonald. McDonald steps in, shot deflected, and Burrows not able to find it. Burrows still scrambling a little bit, and finally the puck is worked towards the near boards. Lawless back on it. She fires a shot. That goes wide. Puck will come up the wall to Chasson. Chasson works it back down low, around behind the net. Lawless sends it for Morrison. It's knocked away from her. Lawless back on it. Now back to the line for McDonald. McDonald will work it back down past Lawless all the way around in behind the net. Morrison, and then the pass back intended for Chasson. Gets beyond her. 30 seconds left in the penalty. Lead pass knocked down by McDougall, and that'll be fired back down the length of the ice now. 20 seconds left to go in the penalty to Julia McDonald. Pass ahead. Leahy just got a piece of that puck to negate the icing. LeBlanc in the corner as the penalty is about to expire. Leahy with the puck now at the wall. She fires a shot that gets blocked. Trying to clear the zone is McNeil, but not able to clear. Now a chance for McLean, and another nice save made by Burrows as McLean nearly gets her 5th of this series. And now we're going to get another penalty, and it looks like it's going to go against McLean for roughing, or for both of them. They're going to get coincidental penalties here for roughing. Skylar McLean and Sarah Frazier. So it'll stay 5-on-5 with 16:42 left to go here in the second period. And that'll be an icing call against the Selects as I try to get everything written down, but it takes too long for me to write it down. But that should be a 9. There we go. Rough. So again, that was 2 each for roughing at 3:18 of the period. Selects looking to clear the zone. McPherson with the puck. Plays it up the wall. That gets knocked down. Now it's sent back down below the goal line. LeBlanc will get to it there. She'll play it into the corner. Julia McDonald gets it ahead. And now pass out intended for Aaron McNeil. That's broken up. And Olivia McDonald, sends it back in deep. McPherson gets it ahead. Held in at the line by Olivia McDonald. Now McPherson back on it again. This time she'll carry it up herself. Has it knocked off her stick. Over into the far corner. LeBlanc plays it off the wall. Julia McDonald will pick up there. And she'll come out with the puck. Pass ahead intended for Thompson. Gets knocked away, but McDonald ends up overskating it. Now having trouble getting it to settle was Chisholm Beaton, and Pino will follow up. Pino takes it down towards the wall, plays it back. Picking up there was Marshall. Her shot goes wide as Marshall got tripped up, and we're going to get another penalty.
What we've got here is...
And it's going to go against Ailey Glenn for tripping. So the 6th power play now for the Cape Breton Lynx, coming at 4:27 of the second period. In behind the net with it is Leahy. Leahy has it knocked off her stick. It comes to Morrison. She plays it back down to Leahy. To Morrison again. Morrison trying to come to the middle of the ice. Puck will be cleared away from the crease by Greencorn, and Greencorn able to fire it down the ice. 25 seconds gone in this latest power play for the Cape Breton Lynx. Here's O'Keefe with the puck. She'll work her way ahead. O'Keefe in across the line. Puck ends up rolling to Karis Ross, and Ross will launch it down the ice. 45 seconds gone in this power play. McEachern taking a look, gets the pass ahead, but it goes off of Morrison's stick, and it'll roll right down back onto the goaltender Megan Muse. Now a turnover deep in the Lynx zone as Greencorn in there for checking. 53 seconds left in the penalty. Now the Lynx have some room to work their way out as Morrison carries ahead, but her pass is knocked down by Julia McDonald, and McDonald comes back the other way. Morrison with a nice play to strip McDonald from the puck. That pass ends up going across to Leahy. Leahy will send it down. Goes in to the end boards, working against McDougall. Played towards the front of the net. Burrows clears it away from the front, but not able to clear the zone as McDonald's clearing attempt is knocked down. Now along the near side, the two number 10s, McDonald and McDonald, collide. Puck played around to the far side. McPherson gets it up. Doiron will get it the rest of the way out. down the length of the ice. 13 seconds left in the power play. Long lead pass. Getting a piece of it was LeBlanc, but not enough to deny possession. And now Morrison with a couple of shots. Both end up getting blocked before getting all the way through to Burrows. Now following up, here's O'Keefe with a shot. Save made by Burrows. Rebound! And Burrows able to find it and cover up and will hang on for a face-off. 13:26 left to go here in the second period. Shots on goal in this period so far, 6-0 for the Lynx, thanks in part to the 2 power plays that they've had. As it has been, relatively speaking, a parade to the penalty box in this game. 12 minutes in penalties already taken by the Selects, and we've played less than 27 minutes. So they're on pace for about 24, 25 minutes. But there's a puck that goes just through. They're on pace for roughly 26 minutes in penalties if they keep this up. Now here comes Vickers. Vickers cutting to the outside against Dunn. Takes it all the way behind the net. Stops in the near corner. Looking for passing options, but gets tied up. Coming in to help out is Leahy. Dunn gets in there for the Selects as they continue to battle in the corner. Now it's played up the wall to O'Keefe. O'Keefe with a shot. That goes off a skate just wide of the net. Dunn behind the net with it now. Has 2 Lynx players on it. And Vickers lost the puck to Dunn. Dunn got it up to Clark. Now Dunn back on it. She'll play it around to the far side for LeBlanc. LeBlanc, her pass ends up going right through O'Keefe. And because O'Keefe did get a piece of that puck, it's not an icing. Now the puck ends up on the stick of Chisholm Beaton. She'll play it ahead for Lawless. Lawless finds Morrison. Morrison working her way in. Gets a shot away save. Rebound was in the feet of Doiron. It ends up on the stick of Boyd. Sorry, brain stop work. Now with the puck, Doiron, nice little move there to stick handle around one Lynx player. Gets the puck deep into the Cape Breton zone. Battle for it down below the goal line. Boyd in there, trying to work the puck free. It does come loose, but it ends up on the stick of Lawless. Lawless gets it as far as the line. Sent back in deep by Fraser. 8.5 gone here, second period. Tied up at a goal apiece. Played back to the line for Fraser. Fraser down into the corner. Thompson in front for McDonald. And McDonald's redirect gets steered away. Now out comes Morrison. Samantha Morrison coming into the select zone. Fraser able to push Morrison to the outside enough that Burrows could get a good angle and make the save with 11:11 on the clock here in the second period. 1-1 the score, 1-1-1-1 showing on the time. Aces wild, I suppose. And now Thompson gets waved out of the face-off circle. Julia McDonald will come in to take the draw against Leahy. Puck ends up rolling towards the near boards. And McDonald will end up with it. Takes it behind her own net, plays it ahead for Marks. Marks trying to spring Thompson with a pass. That goes off the skate of Leahy. Now McPherson will gather it in, plays it over for Ross. Ross gets it up to Thompson. And here comes Thompson into the Cape Breton Lynx zone. Thompson uses the boards to get it in behind the net. McEachern is there, but she can't do anything with it, and now Marks with it. Tries to get it out in front for Clark. That gets knocked away. Marks back on it, takes it into the corner, but that's intercepted by Lawless. And now heading down is LeBlanc, but the Lynx get back on it. And now coming out with it, here's McLean. Skylar McLean, who has 4 goals in this series already. She gets tripped up. Referee, who was right there, chooses to keep his arm down. As now coming up the wall, puck comes to O'Keefe. O'Keefe will play it down. Battle along the near side wall. Coming out with it was LeBlanc. And the puck goes back down low. Dunn will pick up there. Played out to center. O'Keefe waiting for it. She dumps it back in. Dunn gets a piece of it. Now it goes to Lily LeBlanc. LeBlanc plays it over for McNeil, excuse me. McNeil plays it out to center, and bringing it back in again is Chasson. Chasson with a shot, and that goes off the outside of the net. Now in behind, played back to the line for Lawless. Lawless plays it near side for O'Keefe. O'Keefe with a shot, and that gets deflected by Lawand. And making the save yet again is Georgia Burrows, who's had to face 10 shots already in this period in 10 minutes and 41 seconds. Meanwhile, at the other end of the ice, no shots on goal against Megan Muse in this period as of yet. Here's McDougall with the puck. Tries to play it ahead. It goes off a skate. Now out comes Ailey Glenn with the puck. Glenn has it taken away from her on the back check by McEachern. Played into the select zone. Now getting it ahead. Pass intended for Doiron, broken up by McDonald. It's back into the select end. And Fraser trying to get away from the pressure of Vickers. Vickers nearly creates a turnover, but it comes out to center. Doiron on the puck. She's got Glenn with her. The puck, Beaton not able to take the puck. Coming the other way, here's Morrison with a shot. Save made by Burrows, and the rebound cleared away to the corner. Puck played up the wall, held in by McLean. Now it comes to Doiron. She'll get it ahead for McNeil. Erin McNeil trying to work her way ahead, loses the puck. Picked up instead by O'Keefe. She'll get it forward. And McLean takes it down into the corner. McLean has it knocked off her stick. Beaton able to get it ahead. McDonald, nice little play there to get it around Chasson. Now here comes McDonald. She's got McNeil with her. McDonald for McNeil. McNeil with a shot. And Muse makes the save and hangs on for a face-off with 8:07 left to go in the first period. And that's the first shot on goal for the Selects in this second period. And that's not something you say very often in a Selects game, is that it takes them almost 12 minutes to get their first shot on goal in a period. Cape Breton Lynx doing a great job of denying the Selects of offensive opportunities so far in this game. Puck rolls in onto Burrows, and she'll cover it up and hang on for a face-off, not taking any chances at all. With now 7:55 left to go here in the second period. Still tied at a goal apiece. Both goals coming back in the first. Both goals coming on the power play. Kenzie Greencorn opened the scoring for the Selects, and the Lynx responded with a goal from Skylar McLean. Again, both goals coming on the power play. 3 minutes and 10 seconds of playing time apart. The first one at 12:44, the second one at 15:54 of the first period. And again, if you want to go back and re-watch those moments or any other moment in the game, all you got to do is just rewind the stream, and you're more than able to do that. Here comes a chance for Thompson now. Puck goes bouncing down into the corner. Marks gets it there, throws it to the front of the net, but able to clear it away is Olivia McDonald. Now back behind the net. McEachern and Thompson, the two number 17s, tangle up. Coming back to help out is Marshall for the Lynx. But the Selects get on the puck, play it back to the line, and it's sent right back down again by Ross. Marks trying to work out of the corner. Puck is turned over. Marshall played around to the near side. Getting on it is Lawand, but she's met immediately by a pinching in McPherson. Now the Lynx back on it, but again not able to clear the zone as the puck is knocked down by Ross. Now they come out as Lawand has the puck, but she has it taken from her by McNeil. Here comes Erin McNeil. Working down the near side boards, fires a shot. Save made by Muse, and Muse will hang on for another face-off. 6:41 left to go here, second period. Our next Selects broadcast will be, if necessary, Game 5 of this series, or if the Selects advance to the next round, Game 1 of the next series, which will not take place till after the Canada Games have wrapped up. As LeBlanc loses her footing with Morrison coming in. Morrison, and a big save by Burrows, second chance, and Burrows able to cover up and hang on for a face-off. Burrows able to bail out her defender, Lily LeBlanc, who lost her footing on the way back. And one of the things that I was talking about with head coach Craig Clark prior to the game is that sometimes it's not how many saves you make, but it's when you make them. And for Georgia Burroughs, that was a big one there to bail out LeBlanc, who just blew a tire as she was going back against a very speedy and very skilled Samantha Morrison working her way in. Now here comes a breakout for Sarah Fraser. Fraser working to the outside against Chisholm Beaton. Fraser tries to take it to the front of the net. Save made, and a second save by Muse. And she will hang on for another face-off. 6:01 left to go here in the second. Face-off will be to the left of goaltender Megan Muse. We mentioned our next Selects broadcast to be announced, either Game 5 of this series or, if possible, or if they make it, Game 1 of the next series, which would be the Nova Scotia Championship Series. And if neither of those games end up happening, our next Selects broadcast would obviously be next year. Here's Fraser with the puck. Her shot blocked by Pino. Our next broadcast overall will be Friday night when the Fundy Thunder play at home against the St. John Knights. And that game will come to you from the Pictou County Wellness Center Friday night at 8 o'clock. 5:15 to go here in the second period. Tied up at a goal apiece. Puck comes back to the line. O'Keefe's shot blocked by McNeil. McNeil not able to clear the zone, however, but she does get tripped up by O'Keefe in the process, and so we're going to get a penalty against the Lynx, and the Selects will go to the power play. 2 minutes for tripping. So this, the third power play of the afternoon now for the Northern Subway Selects, as O'Keefe goes off for the trip. Selects 1 for 2 so far on the power play, as they were able to score with the extra skater against, or with the goal by Kenzie Greencorn. Played back to the line. Lily LeBlanc gives to Olivia Marks. Marks comes to the middle of the ice, plays it to Bree McPherson. McPherson looking back door, but that pass batted away by Chasson. Now McNeil working her way up the wall, gives to LeBlanc, right back to, Doiron, gives right back to Doiron. Doiron coming into the middle, gets a shot away, that's steered aside. Now in the corner, Marks gives to Doiron. Puck is turned over and out to center. McPherson back to pick up. 1:15 to go in the power play. Across for LeBlanc. She'll get it ahead to Thompson. Thompson tries to go cross ice with that pass, broken up by Morrison. Morrison backing up with it. Now plays it over to the near side, and it'll be cleared down the length of the ice by Olivia McDonald. 56 seconds left to go in the power play. Thompson deflects the puck forward. Knocked down at the line. Now here's Julia McDonald with it. She'll play it over to McPherson. McPherson comes to the near side with it for LeBlanc. LeBlanc in across the blue line. 5-6 players in amongst the scramble there at the near wall. Played back to Julia McDonald. She makes the pass over to McPherson. McPherson came to the near point with it for LeBlanc, but LeBlanc was trying to get off on a change. That allows Leahy to get the puck, and she dumps it in right onto Burroughs. Burroughs settles it there for McPherson. 15 seconds left in the penalty. Pass ahead for Boyd. And Boyd had it knocked off her stick at the blue line, and then following up on the play was Julia McDonald, but Boyd was still in the zone, and so we get an offside against the Selects. 11 seconds left to go in their power play. 3:18 left to go in this second period, which still stands tied 1-1. Fraser gets it across for Dunn. Dunn gives it forward for Greencorn. Greencorn working to the outside against Chasson. Takes it all the way down below the goal line. Comes into the near corner. Plays it back to the line for Fraser, but Fraser had to leave the zone. Now Dunn gives back to Fraser again. Fraser will bring it in. We're back to 5-on-5. Fraser steps up, gets the shot away. Muse the save. And she's able to smother it for a face-off before Fraser could get there and find any sort of a loose puck. 2:55 to go here, second period. Tied at a goal apiece. And the way this game is going and the way the season series between these teams is going, the next goal will certainly be colossal. There's a shot from Dunn. That goes over the crossbar into the end glass. Comes all the way back to Dunn at the line again. She works it down into the corner for Doiron. Little pass back and forth between Doiron and Greencorn, but the second pass gets intercepted, and now Leahy will fire it down the other way. Back to get it is Sarah Fraser. Fraser works it ahead up to Clark. Clark's pass for Greencorn. Greencorn just pushes the puck ahead. Chasson will be the first one to it in her own zone. Plays it around to the far side for McLean. Skylar McLean turns it over to Greencorn. Greencorn not able to bring the puck out towards the front of the net as it's knocked away from her. Lawand will play it around to the far side for McLean. McLean gets it taken from her by Greencorn. Greencorn fires it at the net, and Muse able to steer that one away all the way to the near side wall. Now it goes off of McLean out to center ice. Back to pick up at her own line is McPherson. She plays it to the near side for McNeil. Here comes Erin McNeil working her way in. McNeil gets a shot away. That goes just wide. McDonald able to chase it off the end boards. Plays it back to the line for McPherson. McPherson with a shot. Deflection there from McNeil, but it went into the crowd right in front of the net. Played back out to center again. Now here's McPherson trying to get away from a check. Plays the puck into the Cape Breton zone. Back to get it is Olivia McDonald. She plays it near side for O'Keefe. Right back around to McDonald again. McDonald looking at her options. Plays the puck up to Pino. Pino's pass gets knocked down, and now it's along the near side wall. Scrum amongst 3-4 players. Pino will come away with the puck as we near the final minute of the second period. Puck comes out to center. Back to get it is Doiron. Doiron plays it to Ross, who quickly gets it ahead for Ellie Clark. Clark's pass ends up going through the feet of Doiron. That allows the Lynx to come back the other way. Lawless with a shot. Nice block there by Bree McPherson. Now it's played out to center, and it goes rolling down into the Lynx zone. 42 seconds left to go. Pass ahead for Vickers. Vickers at the wall. Taking a look, waiting for help. Doesn't find any, so sends the puck down low. Morrison behind the net, looking to get it out in front. Intended for Connors, but she can't. Morrison still on it. Now takes it to the near wall. Loses the puck, and the Select's able to come out as Fraser gets it out to center. Now trying to get the puck down is Williams. It'll come to the near wall as they battle for it. Where'd the puck end up? There it is on the stick of Sarah Fraser. Fraser plays it off the boards down the ice. The last couple seconds will tick away. And we ended the first period tied at a goal apiece. Second period changes nothing. It's 1-1. Shots on goal in this period. Lynx outshoot the Selects 14-6. The two-period total favors the Lynx 26-18. We were tied 1-1 after one. We're still tied 1-1 after 2 periods of play here at the Hector Arena. We'll take a break, come back, get you ready for what promises to be an incredibly exciting third period. You are watching the Nova Scotia semifinals in the Maritime Major Female Hockey League playoffs here on Petter Sports and Streaming through AO Live. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the third period here. Everything still to decide in game number 2 of this best of 5 Nova Scotia semifinal for the U18 AAA Female Hockey Division. Cape Breton Lynx, Northern Subway Selects tied at a goal apiece through 40 minutes. So far, Georgia Burrows 25 saves on 26 shots. Megan Muse 17 saves on 18 shots. That makes the math pretty easy. That means each team has scored 1 goal. And after yesterday's game was decided with the game-winning goal coming at 1.9 seconds remaining in the third period, we are in for what guarantees to be another fantastic finish. Will it be that close to the end of regulation? Will it go beyond regulation? When will we find the game-winning goal in this game? Will the series be tied heading to Cape Breton for Game 3 and possibly Game 4? Or will the Lynx be heading home with a chance to finish off a sweep of the number 1 seed? That will all be determined over the next 20 minutes, possibly plus, here this afternoon at Hector Arena. Third period is underway. Clark gets the puck in deep. Back to pick up is McEachern. McEachern sees she doesn't have a lane as Greencorn was there, plays it around for McDonald. McDonald gets the pass ahead. Puck is knocked down by Clark, and she'll get it to Julia McDonald, who works it down. Now back to the line for Fraser. Sarah Fraser across the near side for McPherson. She'll send it behind the net for Greencorn. Coming out, coming to pick up the puck there is Clark. She gets it back down to Greencorn in the corner. Greencorn gets tied up along the wall, works the puck free though for Clark, who gets it back to the line for Fraser. McPherson steps in, gets a shot away, and Muse makes the save. Clark gets to the puck, plays it behind the net. Now it's worked free for Doiron. Kendall Doiron taking it into the near side corner. She'll play it back to the line for McPherson. McPherson gets it back down the boards to Doiron in the corner. Doiron will take it behind the net, out the far side, and we're going to get a stoppage as the Lynx net had come loose. Don't know how long we had been playing with the net actually off of its moorings, but once the referee noticed it, we got the stoppage with 1:21 gone here in the third period. Selects with the majority of the pressure here in these very, very early stages still of the third period. Here's Dunn with the puck. Her shot is deflected up into the air, and Muse able to stay with it and make the catch. It was Olivia Marks who got her stick on that shot from the point from Josie Dunn, but Megan Muse able to stay on it and make the save. Doiron gets waved out of the face-off dot. It'll be Brooke Thompson who comes in to take the draw. With the puck in the corner now was O'Keefe. It's turned over as now the Lynx are able to get it out to center, but Dunn is on it right away at her own blue line. She'll play it off the far wall. O'Keefe gets it back in across the line. Dunn gets it to the near side for LeBlanc. LeBlanc will go cross ice with it. Thompson will dump the puck in. Selects will make a change as the Lynx go back and pick up. Played around to the far side for O'Keefe. Ahead for Morrison. That pass into her feet, and that allows for Boyd to get on the puck. She plays it to Ross. Ross worked it down into the corner, had it knocked off her stick. She got it back, plays it to Marks. Marks gives to Dunn at the line, or to Boyd at the line, excuse me. Now Boyd working it back down the wall. Chasson, her pass ahead for Vickers. Vickers ends up losing the puck. McPherson plays it ahead, and it's sent back in deep. Chiasson going after it. Boyd chasing her. Puck comes to the line. McPherson holds it in at the point, and the captain will play it down low. Battle in behind the net now. Chiasson tied up with Glenn. Glenn will get to the puck in the corner as it comes free. Glenn out front. There's a shot. And Muse makes the glove save and hangs on. 3 minutes gone here in the third period. Much better start to this third period than the second was for the Selects. After they got outshot 14-6 in that period, they have 8 shots already in the first 3 minutes. Or sorry, they have, no, that's a 12 from the first period. They have the first 2 shots of this period. Let me try and get that right. Here's Lawless bringing the puck in, but Pino had not cleared the zone, so we'll get the stoppage with 3:15 gone. Game 3 of this series, Friday night from Cape Breton, from the Member 2 Sports and Wellness Center. Check out the Lynx social media pages for information on that stream. And then Game 4, if necessary. And Selects fans hoping it will be necessary, because the only way Game 4 won't be necessary is if the Lynx win this series in 3 straight games. Game 4, if necessary, will be Saturday, also from Cape Breton. Game 5, if necessary, here at the Hector Arena 1 week from today, next Sunday. Exact time to be determined. But one thing we will tell you is that if that game happens, it will be right here on AO Live with Petter Sports and Streaming Services. As the puck is played out off the wall, down the ice, icing gets waved off. Dunn back to get it, able to play it ahead for Greencorn. Here comes Greencorn in across the blue line. Clark heading towards the net. Greencorn takes the puck down to the corner, has it knocked away from her there. Picked up by McEachern behind her own net. McEachern now will start to work her way out for the Lynx. May McEachern. Her pass goes off a stick, and having to go back and pick up the puck there is Lawand. Lawand's pass intended for McLean, broken up. Marks trying to work her way back down into the Lynx zone. Knocked away from her, but it's picked up instead by Boyd. Boyd in across the blue line, but too many players, or sorry, that was Ross, not Boyd. 16, not 18. The way the jersey was bunched up, I couldn't quite tell. But Karis Ross brought the puck in, but too much of a crowd already in the Lynx zone, and so that was an offside against the Selects. Now the puck fired around. O'Keefe below her own goal line. Gets tangled up there. Now Williams will end up with the puck. She'll play it back to the line for McPherson. McPherson gives back to Williams. Williams working her way down, has the puck knocked off her stick. It's back to McPherson. She comes near side with it for Ross. Ross down into the corner. Marks gets tangled up, and the Lynx are able to come away with the puck. It's the captain, Samantha Morrison, getting it ahead for Vickers. Vickers will play it down deep. Back to get it is Ross for the Selects. Her pass knocked down by Morrison. 5.5 gone, third period. McEachern plays it across. Shot from the line by McDonald. And now McPherson will work her way out. Plays it off the wall. Mark's not able to get to it. And it's sent back down the other way. Icing gets waved off, as two of the 3 Select coaches ask the same question of the linesperson. How is that not icing? Now the puck is in the Lynx zone. Pass goes off a stick. Lawless goes back, gets it. Her pass broken up by Julia McDonald. Over to the far side. McNeil will send it in deep. Boyd going in after it into the corner, but the Lynx defender, McEachern, gets there first. Pass back to the line for McPherson. McPherson with a shot. Save made. And able to find it and cover up is Lynx goaltender Megan Muse. 13:37 left to go in regulation. Tied up at a goal apiece. Here, game number 2 of this best of 5 series. Cape Breton Lynx with the 1-0 lead in the series after the 4-3 victory yesterday. Doiron waved out of the face-off circle. Beaton will come in to take the draw. Lynx get possession off of the face-off, and McLean's pass over for Leahy. Leahy chips it down into the corner. The 2 number 9s go in after it, but it'll be Sarah Fraser who wins that battle and gets the puck ahead for Beaton. She gets it out to center. Chasson sends it back, and then McLean the rest of the way down the ice. Burrows out of her net to settle it for McDougall. McDougall gives to Fraser. Fraser lets it go ahead to Beaton. Beaton to the middle of the ice. Doiron has it taken from her by Morrison. Morrison can't get a shot away. Takes it to the near wall. Now she'll work her way up to the top of the zone, bringing it across the top of the zone. Now drops it back to O'Keefe. O'Keefe with a shot. That hits the crowd in front, and the selects will come back out. Here's Doiron trying to get a step on O'Keefe. Doiron working her way down the far wall, but O'Keefe able to knock the puck off her stick. It comes to the middle of the ice. Beaton can't get it down low as it's knocked down by Chasson, and here comes Chasson up through the middle. Chasson with 7:20 gone in the third period. Tries to fire a shot. That's knocked down by LeBlanc. Now Morrison, and the puck just rolls off her stick. Lead pass, and Ellie Clark will go and get the puck down in the corner. Clark takes it back behind the net, has it knocked off her stick by Chasson. Coming in to get it is Williams. Brooke Williams coming out of the corner. Williams has the puck dribbled off of her stick, and Vickers comes out. Her pass over for Lawless. Broken up by Dunn. Dunn fires it in, comes off the end boards into the front of the net, but Clark not able to get there in time. Now in the corner, Greencorn after it, working there against Marshall. Puck comes loose. Greencorn hustles to get on it, but she gets beaten to the puck by Chisholm Beaton. Now it's around to the far wall. Clark ties up with Vickers. Also in there is Marshall. Clark able to hold the puck until she gets some help in the form of Kenzie Greencorn. Greencorn, who has the selects goal in this game, takes it down below the goal line. Puck goes behind the net. Chisholm Beaton gets taken down. Puck comes to the front, and Muse able to find it and cover up and hang on. 8:27 gone here in the third period, tied up at a goal apiece. All of the scoring coming back in the first period, both teams getting power play goals. Since then, it has been a story of great goaltending and great defense, as both of these teams doing a good job of denying a couple of potent offenses from their objectives. Here comes Leahy into the select zone. Leahy gets tied up just inside the blue line. Now coming out, here comes Thompson the other way, working one-on-one against McDonald. Thompson loses control of the puck, but Julia McDonald following up. McDonald can't get a shot away. Thompson finds it. She puts it just wide of the net. Lynx back on the puck. Pass ahead. Ends up going beyond the intended target of Morrison. Getting it on center ice is Fraser. Fraser dumps the puck in. Around behind the net. McEachern is there. She'll play it up. Held in at the line by McPherson. She plays it down to McNeil. Into the center of the ice, Doiron. Couple moves, Doiron! And she puts that one off the outside of the post. Now McNeil gives to McPherson. Her shot hits a body in front. Cleared away from the front of the net. McDougall now. Her shot is blocked. And out come the Lynx. Here comes McLean. Skylar McLean gives to Morrison. Samantha Morrison working her way in. Her shot is blocked as we're down to 10:20 left to go in this third period. Morrison back on the puck. McNeil drags her down. Both referees let it go. Now another player goes sprawling to the ice, and that's Ellie Clark. And the referees are letting them play here in a tie game in the third period. This is playoff hockey at its finest. Chasson with the puck. Gets it to Vickers. Vickers with a chest. She scored! No, she didn't! How did that puck not go in? How did that puck stay out? I thought for sure that puck was in the net. But the referee, who was right there, waved it off. It looked to me like that puck hit the back of the net and then came back out. But the referee, who was right there, said no. She had a much better angle than I did. And the Lynx are not protesting not protesting at all. So And that huge break for the Selects here keeps this game tied at 1 into the final 10 minutes of the third period. Can the Selects take advantage? Here comes Clark. Clark getting it to the front of the net. That one rolls just wide off the stick of Julia McDonald. Battle in the corner. McDonald coming in to help out Clark. Working against O'Keefe. Trying to work that puck free. Now Leahy's in there as well. Trying to help keep it tied up. The battle continues to move along the corner. Referee telling them to move it. Finally it does, and it ends up on the stick of Chasson. She'll play it ahead. It gets to the line, not out, held in by LeBlanc. This time it does come out to center ice. But back to get it is done. She'll play it to Williams. Williams looking to get the puck ahead. Clark sends it in across the line, but sent right back out again. Hops over the stick of LeBlanc. Here comes a chance for Marshall. Marshall has that puck roll off her stick, sends it to the front of the net, but it hops over the stick of Vickers, ends up with Beaton. Here comes Beaton, working her way down the left wing, tries to dump it in, it goes off a leg, comes back to Beaton, and now into the corner near side, deep in the Lynx zone. Played around to the far side, Pino able to pick up there. Can't get a lane, so she'll play it back to Chisholm Beaton, and it's picked up then by McEachern. Her pass knocked down by Williams. Goes off a body, and Muse is going to cover up and hang on. 8:28 to go, third period. What a game this has been here this afternoon at Hector Arena. There's a football game tonight that's supposed to be an exciting matchup. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find any football game anywhere that's exciting as this hockey game has been so far, and this entire series so far through 5.5 periods. Down into the corner, Thompson taking a bump. Puck comes to Marks. Marks looking for someone to pass to. She takes it, gives to Thompson, who will bring it back to the line for Ross. Ross plays it back down. Thompson with the shot, the save made, and the rebound cleared away from the front of the net by McEachern. Now here's McPherson with the puck. Her shot is blocked. It ends up back on the stick of McPherson. Comes down, gets it towards the front of the net, but not able to get a stick on it is Marks. Marks chases it to the near wall, plays it back to the line for Ross. Karis Ross plays it back down. Marks looking to get it to Thompson in the corner. Thompson gets it, gives to Doiron. Doiron in front, and Marks gets taken down. Delayed penalty coming up against the Lynx. Out comes the extra attacker, Julia McDonald, as the goaltender Burrows has gone to the bench. And now as the Lynx touch the puck, we will get the penalty. Hooking is the call, and it took away a clear and obvious scoring opportunity, so it's one that the ref really did have to call, and it's going to go against Catherine Chasson with 7 minutes and 11 seconds left to go here in the third period. Selects have scored once on the power play in their 3 previous opportunities. And this, a big power play for the Northern Subway Selects, a big penalty kill for the Cape Breton Lynx. Chasson not able to clear. Bringing the puck out from the corner was Lacey Boyd. Now with the puck is McDonald. Down to Boyd. Boyd sends it across the crease, but the only one there was Vickers, who was able to clear it away. Now McPherson with the puck. She'll play it to the near side. LeBlanc with the shot. That goes off the leg of Morrison. Not able to clear. Here's McDonald with a shot. And another save made by Muse. For Muse now, that is, it feels like a lot more, but shots in this period are only 6-1 for the Selects. As much as they've been buzzing around the Cape Breton Lynx net, shots are only showing as 6-1. That just shows how good the team defense has been for the Cape Breton Lynx to deny the Selects from getting more actual shots all the way through to the target. Still on power play for another 70 seconds. LeBlanc plays it across to McPherson. Down into the corner for Marks. Olivia Marks plays it in behind the net. Now McDonald in the near corner. working with Doiron. Or sorry, that was Doiron and Thompson, not Doiron and McDonald. Now Doiron with the puck. Over to the far side, try to play it back to McPherson. McPherson steps up and denies a chance for Leahy. Puck now cleared out down the length of the ice. It's going to roll all the way down deep into the Northern Select zone. McPherson and Leahy both go in after it. McPherson will come out with the puck. 30 seconds left in the power play. Here's Doiron with it now. She'll get it ahead for Thompson. Thompson feeds it to Marks. Marks trying to work her way through, but that's knocked down. Not able to clear as Williams holds the line. Williams with the shot. That's blocked in front. Puck comes to Dunn. She fires a shot. Deflected, and it goes through the bottom part of the crease. Chasson gets it to the line, not out, held in by McPherson. Her shot is knocked down there by Lawless. She'll get it down the ice as the penalty comes to an end. We're back to 5-on-5, just over 5 minutes left to go here in the third period. Here's Sarah Fraser with the puck. She gets taken down. Fraser back on it. She'll give the puck to Williams. Williams gets it ahead. McNeil not able to clear the zone. Following up on the play, however, is Williams. Williams now with the puck. She takes it in behind the net, comes out the near side, has the puck knocked off her stick by O'Keefe. Puck goes below the goal line, picked up there by Julia McDonald. Out to the far corner, plays it back to the line. LeBlanc. LeBlanc with the shot. That gets blocked by Morrison, and here comes Samantha Morrison. She'll play it ahead for Vickers. Vickers has it knocked off her stick. Coming out to get on the puck is Burrows. And Burrows covers up and hangs on for a face-off. 4:25 left to go, third period. Tied up at a goal apiece. Sometimes the only word you can use is wow. And that is certainly, I think, the best word for this game so far. What an entertaining hockey game this has been. With the puck now is Bree McPherson. She'll play it ahead, and it comes out to center, knocked down there by Olivia McDonald. LeBlanc gives back to McPherson. McPherson will lose it to Morrison. Morrison plays it down into the corner for Vickers. Vickers sends it behind the net. Connors going after it. First one there, though, will be LeBlanc for the Selects. LeBlanc gets her pass ahead to Greencorn. Here comes Greencorn. Greencorn trying to get a step around Chisholm Beaton, but not quite able to get there. The puck goes down into the corner. Gets picked up by Doiron. Doiron now went to play it back, but that's broken up. And here comes Leahy. She gives to gives to Pino, excuse me. That was 20, not 10. My apologies. Now held in at the line by Chasson. Sent down below the goal line. Dunn will get it ahead for Greencorn. Greencorn uses the boards to try to work it around O'Keefe. O'Keefe able to get a stick on it, however. 3:28 left to go here, third period. O'Keefe has it knocked away from her by Ross. Race for the puck, and Fraser able to poke it down into the Lynx zone. Chasson sends it away, but it's picked up by Julia McDonald. McDonald has it taken from her, and now it's played to the front of the net. O'Keefe will clear it away there for Lawless. Lawless gets it up to McLean. Skylar McLean gets taken down inside the select zone, and again the referees put their whistle away. Out comes the puck. It ends up on the stick of O'Keefe. She'll just dump it in under 3 minutes left to go in regulation. Again, the overtime format, we'll play some 4-on-4. If that doesn't work, we'll play some 3-on-3. If that doesn't work, then we'll go to the shootout. These two defenses have been playing. Sorry, the microphone cut out for a second there. What I said was somehow the way these defenses have been playing, we might just have to go all the way into the shootout. 2:34 left to go in regulation. Still tied at 1. The goals coming at 12:44 of the first period and 15:54 of the first period, both on the power play. Yesterday, it was 1.9 seconds left in regulation when the game-winning goal was scored. Will it be in regulation again, or will it have to be in the extra frame? As we wait to find out here, 2:20 left to go, third period. Still tied up at a goal apiece. Puck is in the corner, battling there. Working her way free is Lacey Boyd. Boyd will play it back to the line for McPherson. McPherson tries to get it down the wall. It's knocked down by McLean. That's O'Keefe. Now O'Keefe will send the puck around behind the net. McLean going after it, but Dunn gets there first. She pokes it ahead, and it comes all the way out to center ice. Pino picks up there. She'll play it around, and bringing it back in is Olivia McDonald. She goes down into the corner, working against McPherson. McPherson able to create the turnover, and she'll get the puck up to Doiron. Doiron working her way ahead up the right wing. Doiron has Marks coming up with her. Fires the puck to the net. It goes off of the goaltender. Now picked up by Thompson. Thompson takes it behind the net out the near corner. Back to the line for LeBlanc. LeBlanc's shot is knocked down by Leahy, and Leahy gets tripped up, and that will lead to a penalty with 1:11 left to go in regulation. Brooke Thompson gets her stick into the feet of Cameron Leahy. And now an absolutely vital penalty kill for the Northern Subway Selects with 1:11 left to go in regulation. They have to kill a minute 11 here. They'll have to kill 49 seconds in overtime as well in order to keep things going. Not able to hold the line was O'Keefe. Puck comes into the zone, played back out again. Now Pino looking to get the puck back into the Select end. Fraser able to knock it down. She'll play it back into the Lynx end. Chasson. Morrison will come back and get it. 45 seconds left in regulation. Morrison working her way ahead. Into the zone. Has the puck knocked off her stick. Beck gets it back again. Now, she gave the puck to Chasson, and then it was sent down the ice. 27 seconds left in regulation. Lead pass goes through everybody. Off the end boards, LeBlanc whacks at it, gets it, and it's going to be a too many players on the ice penalty against the Lynx. And so we're going to, oh man.
What we've got here is
13.8 seconds left to go in regulation. We're going to go to 4-on-4, which means 4-on-4 overtime will start 3-on-3, and the Selects will get 58 seconds of power play time if everything holds until then. Lynx not happy with the call, but the call has been made, and it's going to be Pino who comes over to serve the too many players penalty at 19:47 of the third period. So 13.8 seconds of 4-on-4 in regulation. Then when we go to 4-on-4 for overtime, it'll actually start 3-on-3 for about 48 seconds. Then the Selects will have a power play for about 58 seconds. And then we'll be at 4-on-4 for the rest of that overtime period, unless, of course, something happens between here and there. And overtime will take place. Shots on goal in the third period by the Lynx, 1. Their 3-period total is 27. By the Selects, 8. Their 3-period total is 26. Shots in the third period again, 8-1 for the Selects, but they weren't able to take advantage of it and get a goal. So now we go to overtime. Next goal wins. It's plain and simple now. Whoop. Next goal wins. Either we end up with a 2-0 series lead for the Lynx, or we end up with a 1-1 series tie going into next weekend. Every now and then you get a game that the game is just that good, that exciting, that intense, and this has been one of those games. Muse, 25 saves. Burrows, 26 saves. Both of them beaten once on the power play. So with this 5-minute period of 4-on-4, it will start 3-on-3 because both teams have a player in the penalty box. The Selects penalty will end first, 49 seconds from now. Selects will start with Doiron, McPherson, and Fraser. The Lynx start with Morrison, McLean, and O'Keefe. And it's Fraser who has the puck. She'll give it to McPherson. Bree McPherson to Doiron. Kendall Doiron down into the corner. Takes the puck behind the net. Working against O'Keefe. O'Keefe creates the turnover. Gets the puck out for McLean. Here comes McLean. Her pass for Morrison. Morrison working her way in. Down into the corner. 20 seconds left in 3-on-3. Now the pass over for McLean. McLean will take it out. 14 seconds left before the Selects get the power play. O'Keefe has it knocked off her stick by McPherson. McLean has it knocked off her stick. Here comes a chance for the Selects coming in. Working her way ahead is Doiron. She shoots. She scores! Kendall Doiron ties up the series at a game apiece with the overtime winner at 49 seconds. The goal will technically be a power play goal as the Select penalty had just, and I mean just, ended. Kendall Doiron gives the Selects a 2-1 victory, ties up the series at a game apiece. Game 3, and now we can say for sure Game 4 will come from the Member 2 Sport and Wellness Center next Friday and Saturday. Game 5, if necessary, back here in Pictou on Sunday. As we get the announcement of Doiron's goal. What a goal, what a finish, what a game here this afternoon between two fantastic hockey teams. And this series a long way from over. It's down to a best-of-3 now, but the Lynx do get home ice for games 1 and 2 of that best-of-3. And doesn't that just say it all right there? Kendall Doiron with maybe one of the biggest goals of her career. That's going to do it for us here from the Hector Arena this afternoon. Until Game 5, if necessary, or maybe Game 1 of the finals, if the Selects make it, or our next game will be Friday from Pictou County Wellness Center, and it'll be the Thunder hosting the St. John Knights. Until whenever we're back on air, this is Michael Petter saying may your skates always be sharp, may your shots always hit the top shelf. Final score in overtime. Northern Subway Selects win a thriller 2-1. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.